I think our intention was to try to create something that was really specific to
Yes.
some things that we hear about regularly. So that's my only hesitation of like, by farming it out, we lose, control of the content. When the intention of the content was around, what do we hear a lot about? What do we hear from supervisors that they want? So it would be really, hopefully make it useful that way.
Can it be a discussion instead of a class?
It's an hour or two. I think we can develop content and then we can Rochambeau for who facilitates it.
Is that a commitment again by Molly and Amy?
We committed to it earlier.
I know, but that was our date.
Was that a recommitment?
This is a recommit, yes.
Recommitment.
Bring up.
Okay. Have the certificates ready.
And then do we do we have the hotel information or even the city? We can send
Newport,
that out.
Newport.
Is it Newport?
Yes,
Okay.
same place, it's just
Okay.
different dates.
No, it's the hotel chain.
That's a Hallmark still.
Oh, it's still Hallmark? Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were looking
Can
at
somebody
other
say
ones
what the
before.
dates are?
October 4th.
What's the date for Newport? October 4th, okay.
October 4th in Newport.
Her mom's birthday.
And then I'll make sure that you have all the.
I'm leaving her in another hotel.
Okay, well, what about the board, the morning, you have the meeting?
Oh, the meeting.
So I just uploaded the 2025 calendar to Box. I think one of the reasons we wanted to talk about the meeting dates is because currently our September meeting is scheduled for the third Friday of the month, which is, I believe, the 18th. And we're kind of wondering, since we're 19th, okay, since we're meeting on June 5th, or not June 5th, October 4th. Where am I? I'm looking at the wrong dates. Since we're meeting not long after that, should we move the September meeting back rather than having like two meetings about 2 weeks apart?
That's like 6 weeks, right?
September 19th to October 4th.
Fourth is 2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
October 4th to September?
The 19th, September 19th to October 4th is 2 weeks.
Okay,
That's Kim's point.
all right.
So discussion, which you want to move the September one back?
I guess the question is, does anyone have conflicts on the other Fridays in September? Is that what you're asking?
Okay,
Move it from.
So wait,
So the September 19th one.
on September 19th, that would have been just like a normal Salem
Yeah.
meeting like
1,
today.
2, 3.
Yeah, because
Our next.
September
Yeah.
19th,
19.
and then
We took.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going wrong.
Yeah.
That's the very next one. Would be September, because we don't meet in August.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then that was kind of another thought is moving it back, there would be less time between now and the next meeting. So
We need to, and Kyle too,
Kyle's availability, I
date?
know is,
What date?
September.
Trying to bring up the calendar.
we could start with everyone looking at September 5th. That's the first Friday of September.
that would put a month between now.
I can't do September 12th.
Can you do the 5th?
I can't do the 5th or the 12th.
You can't do the 5th?
Can't do the 5th or the 12th.
What about the last?
You don't do it in August. Do you want to do something in August? Because you're not going to do July.
So can I actually throw a wrench in this?
Sure. Why not?
So if we keep it on the 19th, what that would do is give us a little more breathing room on the 4th, which might actually be a good thing.
Okay.
Because here's what I don't want to do on the 4th is if we're hosting a training, I don't want to get into a 2-hour discussion. Right? We don't have the flexibility. We have to stop at a certain time. And so that may mean then having a shorter agenda on the 4th. This might make more
Yeah, and
sense.
you guys could do any like, prep, like even more prep on the 18th or on the 19th too.
We'll still have a board meeting on the 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
It just would be, it would be
I'm
shorter
unavailable
because
on the
you got
19th.
lots. Sorry?
I'm unavailable on the 19th. I have a training I'm doing in Ashland, so I'm not
The
going to be able to.
19th is already scheduled, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Most of us already had that blocked out.
Yeah. As long as we have 4 people.
Okay.
That's what I would propose. Not making a motion, just a suggestion. Is to keep the 19th.
I think it sounds,
Do you care, Stephanie?
yeah, let me think about it. Schedule.
I vied for it in my new job, so I put that on my
Yeah.
I need it.
So Kyle, can you do September 19th and October 4th?
Yeah, those are on my calendar.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Okay.
I think that's
That
fine.
makes-
We're good. Okay.
Allows it to have a more robust thing on the 19th and then breathing.
All right.
We got her done.
We're done.
Consent agenda.
Checks in box as well.
We have the consent agenda that everybody needs to take a look at because we're going to vote on it also. This is done every meeting.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
Was it put in a while ago? So show.
Nope, it was today. It's under number 14.
14.
Be like today's date.
Got it. Yeah, I see it.
Hey, Kim, you've probably said this a bazillion times and I forget.
What are the asterisks?
No. So there's a cutoff date, I assume. Where you guys are like, we're doing a consent agenda. And so like, we have a cutoff.
For like applications?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, applications or,
Oh, that's right.
The-
Yeah.
the
Amy's
plan
about to
change.
start doing that.
Is it? Sorry.
The plan changes are not like, they've all already been approved. These are just ones that have been approved from the last meeting to this meeting. So they're really like up to yesterday,
Recently.
yeah.
So I'm assuming if there's like just like a spelling error on a name, it actually doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter. Oh, it's copied and pasted usually from the system, so.
So, but
Interestingly spelled names.
No, this is like, it's clearly,
you know?
the letters are clearly, the name is Alexandra and the NA are flipped. So I just,
Oh.
that's not a unique spelling. It's just.
They're not a typo. It's fine. We'll
But-
I
fix
assume,
it.
yeah.
whoever, so, but we do between meetings, we do send a list of names to the board chair. And that so that we don't have to wait from meeting to meeting to give out licenses. So that is a new responsibility.
Because I will not be here at the next meeting, Amy's going to fill in as vice chair, co-chair, whatever you want to call her. And elections will happen at that time.
my CSWA's did plan changes and I. So I was like, okay.
I need a motion for the consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Do I have a second?
Olivia second.
Olivia, second.
Yes.
Okay, need to go through Molly?
Yes, A.
Patty?
This is Patty, aye.
Olivia, I.
Nikki, aye.
Yeah,
Stephanie, aye. Julie?
I'm going to abstain because I don't know what this is. Sorry.
That's fine, Julie.
Motion carries. Oh, all opposed? All abstain? Julie abstained, so, okay, we're done with that one. Correspondence?
Inbox. So a couple of people that came and did public
Comments.
public comment, they put their correspondence in box. So you should have already had access to it.
Announcement? Do we have anything from NSW?
It's here.
Any NSW here?
I invited Vicky, but I didn't hear back from her.
ASWB, we had that presentation, so there's nothing new there.
we did go
And-
to the education meetings, so there was,
You did? I didn't.
oh, no, I didn't.
You want to say something, please?
Do I want to say something? Shall I say something? Well, there was, we, at the education meeting, there was big discussion about the ACE, like the approved courses and being able to look on their website, looking at the menu around approved courses.
What's an ACE?
Yeah.
Approved course.
ASWB's CE
Approval
approval committee
portal?
or something. Yeah.
Is it an open portal where you can go in and look at it?
Yes, they can go in and look at approved courses.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And there was some discussion, again, around like is it just NASW? Like, what are we looking at as far as like approved courses? So, they're continuing to improve that site. Again, I wasn't in that. I'm reading some of Kathy's notes too. I didn't go to that, that
Session?
session. I did go to the supervision, session, which was a lot about like best practices that different states are looking at for supervision. It was most of the stuff that we heard was very in line with the work that we have already done. And, but what other states are grappling with. So that was really good. One of the things I thought was really interesting was what certain states are coming up against, like those unintended consequences when you don't have good oversight of supervisors and of supervision. And so that was, I was just happy to hear that we too are grappling with similar stuff and we had kind of been a little more proactive. There was a presentation on AI that was so amazingly interesting.
Because
Well, one about like advancements in AI, about how it can be helpful in clinical work. But the other was like the ethics around AI.
Yeah, there you go.
So that, the gentleman that presented, who said he was very happy to come and present to our board if we ever would like him to come and just do a small presentation
about AI,
about AI. How some states are using it, and particularly like in the state of Utah, there's statutes and rules around the use of AI in clinical practice.
Right.
So they are in doing this, encouraging states to look at that and creating boards to look at AI and creating statute and rule about the use of it in our practice.
Yes.
now you got five words.
That's it. That was,
AI, is that the word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we need a rule about this.
That's-
Rule about.
AI.
Yeah.
Put it on your,
There's so many electronic health records right now that the AI is just sucking up people's like information. There's nothing
The
stopping.
one my practice uses has it just like turned on one day. It's like, use this to help write your note. I said, no, use my brain. Thank you so much.
Some of them, they'll actually record an entire session and
Yeah.
they'll just generate the note for you.
I know it does. There's also one called Listen that we piloted at ours, which does clinical supervision. So what it does is that you, as a clinician, I go in, I have the patient's consent to be a part of this. I put in what I want to use. Am I going to use DBT? Am I going to use MI? Or what am I going to do? Kind of what the problem is. It records this session, and at the end of it, it tells me how many open-ended questions I asked. Did I use MI? Did I use what theory? What could I have done better? How much did I talk? How much did the patient talk? And then
Yeah.
you can generate a note.
Yeah, yeah.
Or LYSSN, I can't remember.
It's totally unclear, like these companies, because they're just like sucking up all their information and it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
So with the Listen platform, the patient's information is not put into it,
See,
just mine. So it's just my stuff going into it. And I can copy and paste my notes out of it. So the person is a number
typically she would
in there.
let verbally.
I will
But
get,
there's
I'll get the website, I'll have to go back in my notes, but I'll get the website if you guys want to go to the state of Utah that has even like kind of the process in which they.
Can you put it-
So,
Fox?
well, okay, let me circumvent this whole conversation.
Yeah.
So I've been told as a state employee not to not start a process by which AI is being used in part of our operation because the state CIO hasn't created policies and procedures around the use of AI.
Aren't they
So as it stands,
working on
what's
it?
the question?
Aren't they working on that though? I swear.
I work for the state of Oregon, so that could mean a lot of things. So yes, we are working on it. But as it stands right now, I have no policy And I have been told not to engage in AI because as it stands right now, there's no policy or procedure around the use of AI in in this institution.
I don't think that's what we were
So-
talking about. We're talking about
Okay.
having a
Something
rule
else. Okay.
about licensees using AI in their practice.
Would be a much bigger role than. our
Yeah,
board.
that's, once again, that's a
Right, right,
state
but I mean,
position.
It's
And
something that you need to put
That would
on
need to go
your,
through the governor.
put it on your agenda for this next year, because it's something that's gonna come up probably.
Yeah. I mean, we can propose something to the governor as a board. Yes, we can certainly do that.
But we need something in your rules that would cover that.
We would have to propose that through the governor because the official position, from my understanding, for state of Oregon organizations, which this is one of, is right now we're not using AI because we don't have a policy.
But we're not gonna use AI. I was just saying this is something for your licensees to use in their practice, that you'd want some kind of rule around that.
I think this, I mean, I guess for me, like looking at how states understand, not just in social work, but across all professions that end up having a state affiliation or come in some way, like what then is, what are statutes and rules related to AI?
Right.
Understanding that social work may end up having to have their own that are a little more specific, but that there would be some statewide
Guidelines?
and statutes.
Already incorporated into medical settings at this point.
Private, yeah, that's,
There.
we're not, yeah,
Right.
outside of what we do, yeah.
So I can at least share that in box, like
Yeah.
the website is, if folks want to go and look, because I mean, it's here, so.
So that was the end of our agenda, so I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
50 seconds.
We gotta vote.
I know. Molly?
Yes, agree, yes.
Patty?
Aye. It's Patty.
Olivia? Motion to adjourn?
Please. My dog is alone and I must get home. I can't go alone this long.
Oh, Nikki and I, yes.
Amy, I.
Sorry, she's not talking about dogs.
We don't- oh,
Had to go.
Yeah,
Any objections?
Longest
Any abstentions? Motion carries.
Yeah, so the door is locked.
Olivia, we don't usually go.
Meet every other.
Yeah, but I think it's.
Mainly because
Of course.
Olivia, mainly because I have to drive to Bend, and so like in the winter, I need to be out of here so I can get over before it's dark.
I know, it's crazy. So I use a specialty care. They're using it every. My
If we get done.
doctor, Kaiser for 18 years. And so he's my same doctor forever, knows me, right? When I did specialty care, like, say, you mind if I say why, there's this and this. So I was like,
Also, I would think